Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm excited to film this, first of all, because I haven't been in front of the camera in like a million years. I don't even know how long it's been. It's been a very long time. And second of all, because I have literally been promising these videos for since Alaric's been born. So it's been legit like 6 months. I think I did the first one of the Mama series, like, I don't even know. I'll have to look at the date, but I know my hair was significantly longer. I don't even know. I just know it's been a long time coming. So I have been busy with a newborn and now a, not so newborn, just toddling around and all of that, and then getting into like really heavy homeschooling and things like that. I could give you a million excuses, but the fact of the matter and the root of it is I just haven't had the time, and I haven't made the time for my YouTube channel. So I'm trying to get back into it. I'm not going to make any promises because you guys can see, if you go back, I do well for like a week and then I start to struggle and all of the stir words that, make up me just not being able to put out videos consecutively and consistent. So I'm trying. We're going to go from there. I'm trying. So I wanted to go ahead and jump back into this and kind of get into it, into the nitty gritty and the stuff. So I figured I was in here in my bedroom and I have to hang up this picture, and I just figured I'd go ahead and do it. Alaric is sleeping, the boys are eating, it's perfect time, and I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna try to get a couple of these out, so you're probably gonna see me in the same outfit, you know the drill. I'm just gonna get a couple of these pushed out, crank them out, and we'll see where it takes us. But the first one I want to talk about, if you guys have seen from the thumbnail and the title of this video, is something that I feel like not a lot of people know, and they don't tell you these things when you go from the hospital, right? So if you're a new mom and you haven't been around babies very often and you're nervous, you're kind of on your own. It's like, here's this life for you to be responsible for. Goodbye. Like, I'm done. I've done what I am supposed to do. I've kept it alive for you for these couple of days, and now it's yours to take home and to do all the things. And I'm gonna give you this information packet, which basically says nothing, and then you're just on your own. And so I feel like as moms, we're so judgmental of each other and so critical, and there's so many social media jargon and social media pressures and all the perfect mom life. And you just have this facade and this image of what motherhood is supposed to be like, and it's really not that. You guys saw from the intro, it's raw, it's messy, it's real, it's a struggle bus, okay? On the traveling for the long haul, on this long journey that is motherhood. It is exhausting, it is gross, it is, it just is what it is. And hopefully you have a really supportive partner. Maybe you are doing it all alone, and if you are, I truly commend you for that. But regardless of if you're a stay-at-home mom, a working mom, a single mom, someone who has a really supportive husband, whatever the case may be, motherhood is still hard, and we all need each other as a really strong support group to celebrate motherhood, and to really get into the down and dirty nitty-gritty experiences that we all have, so that we can help somebody else. Because I promise you, girlfriend, your child, Junior over there, is not the only person that has had this happen. We all have different children with different personalities. Every child is different, but some experiences of children are the same, and it's good if we share those with each other so that we can help each other out. No one experience is only going to have happened to you. So if you say it out loud, chances are somebody else can benefit from it. So that is kind of my goal. So that's me being a long, drawn out speaker to kind of give you an introduction that you probably didn't need to what this series is all about. And I know I've done the introduction already, so I'll link that video down below. But it was so long ago. We're going to get into this. So the actual subject of this particular video, girl, are you going bald? Like, am I totally going bald? So when you're pregnant, you hear all of these things about you're glowing, you look better than you ever have before, your skin is glowing, and some people don't have that experience, so we're not even gonna go there, okay? But you do hear that throughout your pregnancy. Oh, you're glowing, you have the pregnancy glow, and blah blah blah. If you've never seen the movie What to Expect When You're Expecting, totally watch that movie. It is hilarious. And like I said, some people don't have that experience with pregnancy, the pregnancy glow, or they definitely can't see it. But the idea is that your hair is better and you have all these extra nutrients being poured into your body. And if you're eating well and drinking well, then your body is just having all of these nutrients that it's soaking up for your baby. And you're doing all of these different things. Your hormones are going crazy and your hair is longer, and you're taking those prenatal vitamins. If you're not and you're pregnant, please take them. So you're taking all these extra vitamins in, and it's making your hair long and silky and luscious and thick and wonderful and great, and your nails are growing faster, and all of these things are happening. Your skin is beautiful and all of this stuff. I will say that, that kind of does happen to me when I am pregnant. All 3 times I have been there. My hair definitely gets really thick and long, and there's a reason for that, and I'm gonna tell you why. When you are pregnant, and I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, I am nobody, I'm just a mama. But when you are pregnant, your body, okay, rewind. When you're not pregnant, you lose so many hairs a day. I don't know how many it is. It's like on average so much. You can Google it. You lose so many hairs a day. So if you're washing your hair, you might run your fingers through it and you got a little stray hairs, or somebody might be like, be still, you got hair all over you, and get it off your back or whatever. When you brush your hair, there's hair there. You lose so many hairs per day, okay? That's an average person. Everybody does it. You shed the hair, you grow new hair. It happens. It's a part of life. That's what you're supposed to do. When you're pregnant, you hold all of those hairs in, so you don't lose very many. You don't lose it. It just holds on to it. That's why your hair is longer. That's why it's thicker. It's growing well. You're holding on to all that hair. I'm not really sure why you do it. You can Google that part too. I'm sure there's plenty of articles on it, but it's the truth. So your hair holds on to all of these hairs, and it doesn't lose the stray hairs. That's why you probably don't notice too much your hair falling out or it being everywhere. My sister-in-law, she has really long, beautiful, thick brown hair. It makes me want to stab her in the face because I'm so jealous. Her hair is beautiful, and it's always beautiful. Even when she's not pregnant. But she was like, I have noticed that, and she had no idea. And that's what it's kind of inspired me to make this video, because she's about to have my little nephew, and she was noticing that, usually my long, thick hair is always coming out, and I'm always like pulling at it and messing with it and getting the stray hairs off. But I've noticed since I was pregnant, it doesn't happen, and I'm not noticing any hair falling out. That's because you're pregnant, sweetie. Your hair holds on to all of the stray hairs and you don't really lose any. But when you are not pregnant, when you pop that baby out, my friend, your hair lets go of all of that hair it's been holding on to. And guess what? That little booger's been in there for almost 10 months, right? So almost a full year of all of that hair being held into your scalp, and now it's just deciding to let it go. All the hairs that it would have shed during that time of your pregnancy, it's letting go of that hair, okay? So I don't exactly know, like I said, the scientific facts of it, but this video is just to let you know, you're not going bald, okay? Like you can see, I'm gonna show you. Look right here. You see all of that? Oh yeah, girlfriend. Yeah. Yours truly has it going on. My hair is a lot thinner. It's because my baby is 7 months old. He'll be 8 months old the 10th of September. And I'm losing all of that hair still, even still. For me, all 3 times, it has usually lasted like the first year. I mean, it's not like your hair just lets go of it all in one day and you're bald and you have nothing. But you can see like the regrowth of my hair, like my hair is starting to grow back now. And all underneath this first layer of hair, I have all of this baby hair. When I went and got my hair cut the last time, she was like, ooh, that is a lot of regrowth. What happened? Did it just break off? Did you? No, sweetie, I had a baby. And she was like, oh, okay. Like they know. So your hair just falls out. And so that first few times, I will say breastfeeding prolongs this, okay? So if you're breastfeeding, it usually doesn't start happening. Let's see, when did it start for Alaric? For Alaric, it happened when he was about 5 months old, is when I started noticing like huge handfuls, like depressing amounts of hair coming out in the shower. It looks like it looks like your 2-year-old, this happens to a lot of parents. God forbid it happened to me, but I have boys with short hair, so this is not really that much of a problem. It happened with my sister. She's 2. She starts looking at the scissors. She starts looking at her hair and the Barbie hair. She's cutting the doll's hair or the dog's hair or the Barbie's hair or her own hair. And they were she had curly hair. Little curly locks on the floor. And my mom's like stepping on the floor and she sees a curly lock and she's like, sees another curly lock and she's like, oh dear God. And she's trying to find my sister, and my sister has big gaps in her hair where she's cut her hair off. That's what it looks like. When you take a shower, at the bottom of the shower, it looks like you're in there with like, a razor going, like, it's bad. It is bad and scary. It can be scary, especially if you don't know what's going on. With Tristan, I thought, dear God, I'm going bald. My mom didn't remember that happening to her. I didn't have anybody to tell me these things. I just started freaking out, feeling like I was really legit going bald. I mean, I have fine, fairly thin hair. I do have a good amount of hair, but it's not a lot. It's pretty thin as it is. I mean, my ponytail is not really that thick. Like, I have fairly thin hair and extremely fine. So I can't really afford to lose a whole lot. And it is like gobs and gobs of hair when you're washing your hair whenever it starts for you. Sometimes it's different depending on if you're breastfeeding, if you're not, depending on if you're still taking those prenatal vitamins after you postnatal. Take them. Girl, you need to go take them. If you just had a baby, still take those prenatal vitamins. It will help you when your hormones switch back and all of that, and you're depleted of those nutrients. Please take those vitamins. But that's not what this video is about. But depending on when it happens for you, when it does happen, you're going to see significant handfuls of hair. You're not going bald. It's going to be okay. Eventually, you'll have your hair back and it will be normal, and all of this will grow back to this, and it'll be okay. Definitely use like different kinds of, like I said, the vitamins will help. Nourishing shampoos, whatever it is for you. You might find that your hair type has changed since you had a baby. Girl, everything changes from head to toe once you have a baby. Your body is not even the same. You're like, wait, who is this person? Like, is this even you still? Because your body does change quite a bit after you have a baby. That's just the way it is. It's wonderful and lovely. Your entire life changes, and that's okay. But definitely get some hair nourishing products fit for your hair type. It will, help it grow back faster. But as far as it falling out, there's nothing that you did wrong, and there's nothing that you can do to fix it. It's just all of that hair, it just lets go, and it's gonna be all right. So from one half bald mama to another, it's gonna be okay. All right, you're not gonna be in any shampoo commercials right now probably, but like I said, it will thicken back up and it will grow back, so it's okay. So that video is just to let you know you're not going bald. Everything's gonna be all right, and I will see you in the next one on this mama series, where we get down to the nitty gritty, talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, the beautiful and the ugly. We'll do it all. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.